Hey, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan. So I'm going to share with you guys the home gym that Angie and I have been creating here in our garage over the past few weeks. So I think it's kind of ready to show you guys. It's finally, able to be used as a gym more or less now. But first of all, the story starts off that to create this gym, we had to sell off our car that we bought in 2008. It was a 1981 Mercedes-Benz 300D, sold to a friend that I played basketball with. So we got this space cleared out, and then we got it power washed by a local power washer to get rid of 40 years of grime and grease from the floors here. It was pretty gnarly. So once we got that handled, then I started looking to gym equipment. I want to give big kudos and shout out to Tracy, the moderator, who gave me lots of tips in building this gym because she just constructed one in her place a couple months ago. All right, so let's show you what we got here. All right, I'm down on the floor here to show you guys what we have for our flooring here. These are old rugs that we had. They're like indoor-outdoor rugs that we had since before our channel. This used to be in the music studio, the room that we film YouTube videos in a lot.
It's recycled plastic bottles, by the way.
Yeah, both of these are. This other one here was laying just in the backyard for many years, so I washed them off really good and used them in the place of those like interlocking foam floors that you see in a lot of home gyms. Tracy suggested them, but those are kind of expensive to cover all this floor space. And I didn't mention, we're trying to build this gym on the cheap. So, if I could just use these for free and reuse them, give them new life, awesome, huh? So speaking of cheap and reuse, the whole time we've had this garage, which is like, 20 years? This thing has been sitting in here, and I didn't even know what it was. And Angie pointed out, hey, this is used for working out back and chest and stuff like that.
Super old-fashioned.
Yeah, I started using this here in this new gym that we found this thing. So yeah.
New old. It has a wood handle, you guys.
Yeah, this is old school. There's more modern versions of bands. And if you guys have experiences using bands, I'll show you how I can hook them up to my bench here. But let me know what kinds of bands you guys like. But this is like the old school version of bands. It's like a Victorian thing, super old school. All right, so now on to things I actually purchased for this gym using the funds from the car sale, so it all works out. I should mention too, the reason why we're even making this gym is because I haven't been into a gym since early March because of COVID-19, and it seems like, at least in our area here, we're not gonna see gyms opening for a long time. And I realized once I started pricing this out, like considering the money we're paying monthly in gym fees, this really wasn't too bad. I'll show you what we got here. The heart of this whole setup here is this squat rack that I found off Amazon. It's pretty good price too. And I really love this thing. It fits the space perfectly. You can do pull-ups on this thing, which I found I can do again. I gave up doing pull-ups about a year ago because of an injury I got from a jumping incident where I landed on my elbow. And
ouch.
It's all good now. My elbow has healed up, so I'm gonna get back into that. You can set these up to bench press, squat, whatever you want. It's awesome. And you got these spotter bars here in case you can't get that last rep in. You're not totally screwed if you're working out by yourself. And I should mention too, these little attachments here are for bands. I got them here and down below. So you can add that kind of resistance in here too.
Guess we'll have to get some bands.
Yeah, so if you know any good bands, let us know. And also, let me show you what we got here. This is probably the nicest piece we got here, this bench. And none of this is sponsored or anything like that.
No.
We got this locally, didn't get it at Amazon. We got it at Dick's Sporting Goods. I never heard of them before until Tracy told us about them. Angie rode with me down there one day and we just got this bench. They had it in stock. It's really cool. It's adjustable. The seat goes up. You can do incline bench press. It's got feet so you can roll it out so you can do other work here like squats or deadlifts.
Yeah.
So this is pretty easy to find. This squat rack was easy to find. However, right now with so many people investing in their home gyms because of COVID, some things are really hard to find right now, like barbells and weights. So as you see here, I have a weight set here. And as you guys will see, if you look online, weights are crazy expensive. If you can even find them, it's really difficult. So I didn't want to spend a lot of money, like I said, so I found this cool set at Dick's Sporting Goods. It's a 300-pound weight set, plus this barbell here. all for $249. I mean, anything else I saw compared to that was like maybe 3-4 times that. And
oh my
actually out of
God.
stock. So Angie saw me like every day. I'm on my phone refreshing the page for their website.
It was pretty
For
funny.
like a week or two, and finally one night at 11 p.m. they had it. I bought it, and we did curbside pickup the next day.
Yeah, that was pretty easy, I gotta say.
Yeah, you convinced me while we were there. Hey, just get the bench. We're sitting
Yeah,
there.
we don't
the
want to
bench
come
is
back.
stocked, don't want to come back, and we got it all in one big day.
Awesome. Yeah, so it's not too bad. Oh, you have one more thing?
Yeah, I got more.
One more thing?
Yeah. And I couldn't resist. For not too much more, I found these on Amazon, battle ropes. I fell in love with these earlier this year at our gym. However, I always had trouble accessing them, or often, because they're in this like trainers only area. And some trainers are cool with me back there, and others are really mean to me and kick me out. So anyway, now I can do these all I want. And what's really cool about these too is that Angie loves these.
I do.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a good workout.
it's a great workout. It's a rare workout where you get some cardio and like full body.
I was surprised.
training. Yeah, so yeah, I'm digging getting back into battle ropes again. Yeah.
Awesome. But so you just have them hooked up to the wall over here?
Yeah, I just hooked up on the wall
Oh,
onto
God,
a
that's so
beam,
scary.
a 2x4, yeah. And it works.
It does. Oh, there's one final piece in your setup here.
What's that?
This mirror.
Oh, this mirror, yeah. Check out this mirror here, guys. I couldn't believe how expensive mirrors are.
Yeah, and they're also kind of in high demand right now.
Yeah, so again, keeping with the less money is better philosophy here, I looked on Craigslist and I looked on Facebook Marketplace for a local mirror, and I found this one here on Facebook Marketplace. And when I was in contact with the seller, she gave me her address. I punched it into maps. I go, wait, she was literally right next door to me. I didn't even have to get in my car. I just opened up the garage door. We exchanged it right out here, and up it went.
Woo!
So
That was a find.
All right, so the one last thing, I have a couple dumbbells, a 30 and a 20 pounder. And prior to getting all this stuff, this is all I had besides my own body weight for the past 7 months to work out with, So I'm going light on right now with all this new stuff since my muscles haven't felt anything heavier than this for like 7 months.
Gotcha.
I'm just doing like lighter weights and higher reps, like the 10 to 11 rep range, just to get my muscles reactivated. I'm a little bit older. I don't want to get an injury just by going too hard too soon. But
53.
I know, 53, huh?
Yeah, and I've got a 10-pound weight and 2 4-pound weights.
So this is where some of you guys can give us some suggestions. We have a little more space and a little more room in our budget to add a few pieces. And like I said, Angie's not really bonding with the men's, Olympic barbell.
It's not anything I did in the gym before.
Yeah, so if any of you females are watching, if you could offer some suggestions of some things we can add in here. Like I said, we're thinking about some bands and maybe a dumbbell set that'll take some of these free weights I have, so you can clip them on because we already invested in the weight. So maybe some dumbbells that we can use.
That'd be cool.
Any other ideas you guys might have for us here, especially for Angie, because I'm set here. I can do all of my basketball training here, basically.
Nice.
Yeah, so this is why I was so excited to put this together. Realize I can do the training here at home without having to worry about the gym when it'll reopen. And even when it does reopen, it's just so cool to come here and do literally pretty much everything I was used to doing. All right, cool. So leave your questions and comments down below. Really give us some feedback and not only tell us what you want us to get, but why. How would it help us out? What benefits have you seen from it? And yeah, I guess that's it for this time, guys. So stay tuned for our next videos. Make sure you're subscribed and have the notification bell hit. And we have a bunch of new t-shirts in for you guys too. We're fully stocked on our t-shirts finally. And just a quick heads up, Angie's been working hard on her book and we're gonna get that out to you guys soon.
Bro, I am practically done.
Yeah. All right, guys. So until next time, guys, let's keep it old school. Let's keep it car.
When does the pain fade away? Will it be tomorrow? Why not today?